Yo, welcome to this video. If you want to get in shape in 2026, this video is for you. We're going to run down everything you need to know to get your dream body in 2026, because we're in January and everyone has a New Year's resolution of getting in shape. So this is everything you're going to need to do to get there. I've walked the path before. I've done this with many people, such as Liam. He's gone from 97 kg to now 86 in approximately 10 weeks, as well as Nathan, who went from 97 to 85 and is now going to 80. But this shit works, and I think people are just trying to reinvent the wheel with all this random shit, these techniques, these 7-day water fasts, all these devices and things that just aren't necessary. And it looks cool, it looks sexy, and you probably see an ad on it or something and you're like, yeah, wow, that works. But trust me, 20% of the inputs produce 80% of the outputs. That's how it works. So we're going to go through everything you need to know to do that. It's really simple. As long as you don't quit, you'll get there. And it doesn't take long at all, because you can form a habit in a month or two and you'll never go back. But yeah, it really comes down to, of course, eating less than what you currently do. You have to be in a caloric deficit. That's the first step. You must be in one. The way to get into a caloric deficit is by reducing your food and or doing more movement through walking and activity, exercise, running, all that good stuff. I would say to walk, that is the best way of doing it. Oh my God, he's doing it right now. But I hope the audio is not too shit. I don't have my mic today, and I for some reason have my corded earphones in, which is actually plugged into my phone, which isn't playing anything, but I just have them in. I don't know why. I should probably take them out. There we go. But yeah, so step one, we have a caloric deficit, and that is achieved through eating less and moving more. In terms of what you eat, you need to stick to single ingredient whole foods most of the time. So beef mince, eggs, steak, basmati rice, potatoes, fruits, veggies, all these foods that are single ingredients. So potatoes are potatoes, rice is rice. Like, they're not like, you know, any processed foods or anything that has a lot of ingredients in it. That's not a single ingredient whole food. Stay away from it most of the time. If you can go 80-20, 80% of the time doing whole foods, you'll be in the best position. You also want to times your body weight by 2 in kilos, and eat that in protein, between 1.5 and 2. Eat that in protein. It's going to keep you satiated. You burn 3 to 5 times as many calories from protein as you do carbs or fats, just in the process of digesting them. It has a very high thermic effect. So you want to stick to whole foods and high protein. That's key. That is right there in a caloric deficit. You can't lose. In terms of activity, don't try and go out and run. Everyone's running at this time of the year. You're not going to get far with that. You're going to burn out. You're going to expend more calories and energy and end up eating it back, or even more most of the time. So eat after every meal. Sorry, walk after every meal. Don't eat after every meal. Walk after every meal. And then walk and walk and walk. Do 10,000 steps. If you do 8,000, get to 10,000. If you're already doing 10,000, if your job's pretty active, a few of my guys are tradies, do more incline, do more high intensity interval training can help too. But just more movement. Don't overcomplicate it. Just walk more. That is the best way of doing it. If you're already doing 10k, do 12, do 15, do 17, do 20. I know guys that do 30k a day, which is insane. But yeah, most importantly, this is going to be the most important thing I say in the video right now, what I'm about to say, and that is, within what you eat, the foods that you eat need to be foods that you can honestly see yourself eating most days, for the next 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. For me, that's beef mince and rice. I usually have some Greek yogurt with it, or avocado, but 90-10 beef mince with basmati rice and a little bit of Greek yogurt or avocado or some salsa maybe. But once you find those foods, you've won. Because the reason why so many people fail in their fat loss journey is because they go on diets. Diets are more often than not ways of eating which people are not typically exposed to, foods that they don't usually eat. That's why when they go off the diet, off the meal plan, they go back to eating the normal way they would, and they gain all the fat back in the process, and the weight back in the process. But when you find those foods in the first place that are high protein and whole foods that you enjoy and can see yourself eating most days, you've won. Like, that's literally it. But it's really simple. It's really simple, and the only way you're gonna fail with that is if you quit, if you stop. So stack the days, do it every day, high protein, whole foods, caloric deficit with foods that you enjoy, and walk more. Make sure your sleep's on. Sleep is key. If your sleep's not on, forget all of it. Forget all of what I just said. But I think people are just trying to constantly reinvent the wheel with all this different stuff, and it's just like, people have walked the path before. Success leaves clues. People have gotten the result you want of getting in shape, getting their dream body before. Find out what they do and copy it. And that's the exact blueprint right there. All the supplements and the 7-day fasts and the techniques and the devices, like all this, it doesn't move the needle. 20% of the inputs are going to produce 80% of the results. Those 20% inputs are high protein, single ingredient whole foods in a caloric deficit, and a lot of walking and activity every single day. I don't need to go on much longer. That is literally your blueprint for getting in shape in 2026, as long as you don't quit. But that is all you need to know. That's literally it. I've got a school community below if you want to join. It's free, where we cover more stuff on mindset, how to get in shape, all that good stuff. It is, honestly, I've never seen anything like this on the internet for free. Coaches literally charge thousands of it. So if you want to join, feel free. I'll accept your request. But that's everything. Good luck on your journey. I'll see you guys in the next video.